Hi again, everybody. Dave Stevens coming to you from Veterans Rally Point in Norwich, Connecticut. And I'm sitting in my wheelchair, but I am part of the stand down today. This is the 5th year in a row that they have created this amazing event, which brings vendors who help those military veterans give that information to those veterans. It's a great day. In fact, there are now 6 of these going on simultaneously across the state. A great initiative by EasterSeals.
It's so exciting. We are honored to again host the Connecticut Department of Veterans Affairs stand down. I just got a count from our registration, and in just a little over 1 hour, we have seen already 116 veterans come through the building.
So Dave, there's approximately 172,000 veterans in Connecticut. This is really a day that's all about them, to make sure they understand the programs and services, and there are many, numerous around, available to them at the local, state, and federal level. So it's about bringing together a bunch of organizations like this, Veterans Rally Point and EasterSeals, a nonprofit, to show our veterans and families and service members that we really care about their service and sacrifice to our great state and nation.
My name is Thomas Lafreniere. I'm a draftee in 1950. I went to Korea, got the rank of Sergeant First Class. So important to give them information, what they need. You know, there's so many new things that the government has given to the veterans, and it really is a lot of help. When I got out in 52, we didn't know anything. Now these occasions that are happening today are so important for the veterans.
So veterans and their families could attend any of the 6 locations around the state to find these amazing services like health and wellness, veterans benefits, mental health and VA health care, housing resources, medical screenings, personal care items, information about education, clothing, employment, legal, and social services. And it gave me an opportunity to have some of my very own media students get involved in today's production.
Thank you, Dave. My name is Mary Bennett. I'm a Vietnam veteran, served in the Marines. With me today is Bob.
Bob Denisha with the served in the U.S. Navy 64 to 68, and then the Connecticut Army National Guard into the 70s.
Bob and I go way back. I've known him for years. He volunteers everywhere. Total information at Coffee House, right?
Well, we try. I subscribe to military.com on the computer and get a lot of wonderful articles about what the VA is offering to veterans. And if veterans take their time to go into the VA site, there's a tremendous amount of benefits that are available to us, including fiduciary, debt help, of course, medical, mental health, and several other benefits that the VA has got buried but are available.
All right, I think the government gets a bad rap sometimes that they don't care about their veterans, but they do, and especially in an event like this. I'm with Dr. Becky Rhodes, and Dr. Rhodes, how important is this for the veterans to learn about those things that are out there for them?
I think it's the biggest opportunity we have as the federal VA and federal government is to get the word out about the benefits that are available to veterans. We know that the people that know about the system use the system, and once they get in, they use all the things that are available to them, but there is a ton of people out there that don't use the VA system and don't know the benefits that they are eligible for. And so events like this are critical to getting the word out. I love that it is embedded in the community, and it's a close, easy drive for people to just, low stakes, they can come in the door, talk to a bunch of people, and then what they're interested in and want to know more about, we have folks here that can help them with that.
And it's grown in 5 years. There are now 6 of these going on simultaneously around the state. But I think sometimes for those veterans, it's almost like they're embarrassed to ask for help. They have that pride that we served our country and our country should be helping us. But again, without that education, they're not going to know about this.
Correct. And events like these where you can have a one-on-one conversation with someone, and it's, again, low stakes. You walk up just to say, what is this about? And there's a person really knowledgeable who's able to just sort of get you enough information as a veteran to say, you know what, that might be something I want to try. And love that we have a bunch of staff here today from all over Connecticut in all different modalities to assist in all the ways. And the nicest thing about, I think, about VA and the federal VA and the work that everyone here is doing is their wraparound services. It's not just healthcare that we provide. So we saw folks here from the attorney's offices. We saw United Healthcare for benefits. There's people here for benefits, both signing up through VA, for the healthcare aspect, for the food aspect, about all parts of your life. There's someone here to make a connection, to assist with whatever is going on in your life, even if it's not going badly. It doesn't have to be that you're missing something and you need help. I think everybody can use a little assistance, and there's something here for every veteran.
This is the Veterans Outreach Program of the Lions Club, and we are here to support all of our veterans throughout the district. This is District 23C. All of this stuff is collected and donated by the club members in the district, and we bring it out here to give away. The veterans served our country. They protect us, protect our freedoms, and we need to serve them and give them back what they've given to us.
Yeah, my name is John Blake. I'm an Assistant Attorney General in the Connecticut Attorney General's office. And the reason why we're here is we want to make veterans aware of the fact that there are a number of scam artists who have targeted veterans and have targeted elderly individuals. And we want to make veterans aware of these scams. We want to make sure they know that there are resources out there for veterans from nonprofit organizations, from government agencies that can legitimately offer help to veterans. And we want to keep them away from the scam artists who are targeting veterans.
I have Valerie with me, who is actually the director of the U.S. grants of EasterSeal. Valerie, how do you like it here, and what do you think of it?
Well, Veterans Rally Point is such an important beacon in this community. The Eastern Connecticut has the highest number of veterans in the entire state of Connecticut, and the services that they offer here are, bar none, specific for veterans and their families. So this event is very important.
I understand that we just acquired an amazing new grant. Can you tell me what all that's about from EasterSeals?
Absolutely. EasterSeals Capital Region Eastern Connecticut is one of the only organizations in Connecticut that has applied for and been awarded recently Staff Sergeant Fox Suicide Prevention Grant. So we will be building and expanding the behavioral health suite here at EasterSeals to really target service members, veterans, and their families, and those who are at risk of suicide or in families of people who have who are at risk of suicide, and providing services and support for those people, and partnering with many organizations around the state of Eastern Connecticut.
This is a great event. Anything that we do that gets information out to people, shows them the value of what we have going on in the state for veterans. We, in each year, increase veterans' benefits here in the state of Connecticut. And we're on our way to becoming a veteran-friendly state by VA standards. I've been working on a piece of legislation that would provide 100% property tax relief for veterans that are permanently and totally disabled. 100% permanently and totally disabled. There are 1,209 in the state of Connecticut. This is done through the decisions are made through the Department of Veterans Affairs on the federal level on whether or not they're 100% permanently and totally disabled.
It takes a village to put on an event like this. Most of the people that are at these tables are volunteers, and we have many volunteers from our own membership who want to be here in order to help their fellow veterans.
Well, that'll do it for another successful stand down at Veterans Rally Point. An amazing day giving much needed information to our wonderful and deserving veterans. If you missed anything that happened here today or would like to know about the vendors that were here, you can visit standdown at ct.gov. For more information about that, visit the website and find out all the great things that they're giving our veterans. I'm Dave Stevens here at Veterans Rally Point. Continue to follow us on all social media platforms.